ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Cheers!
Cheers! Welcome to Cocktail Hour at the Coop.
What episode is it?
Oh, shoot. I think it's 23.
Maybe.
22?
We might have to do that. It's not 23. It might be something else.
It's episode... I am Liz from Arrow Acres Farm. This is my sister Leanne. And we are here at our parents' alpaca farm. We are in our farm store, The Coop. And we're sitting at the desk today. So if you were to walk in the store, you wouldn't find us this close together, but pretty much.
I was this close today while I was over there.
And here's our stove. So that is a working wood stove. We heat the entire place with it. I mean, the entire place isn't very big. It used to be a chicken coop. I'll do a quick little tour right now.
That's a great idea.
All right, I'm going to take you on a little tour of our little store. Don't mind all the messes behind us because we have cocktail hour here. The booze station, all the cabinets are open. Don't mind that. So we have socks.
Your dad, the tour guide.
There's our dad.
He's the tour guide. He's outside all day.
I don't know how to change this around, so I kind of have to I don't know. All right, so we have terrible lighting, but that's fine. So we have handmade stuff over here. I'm going to do a quick little tour. Da-da-da-da. We have yarn. We have yarn from our animals. It's very bright with that light. This is a terrible camera. Sorry. Tons of socks. And then I'm just going to do a quick little zoom around our store. We have lots of stuff ready for the holidays. We just finished up Saturday of Black Friday weekend.
Show Mom's picture up there.
Oh, our mom. So, that's our mom. She lives at the coop. She watches everybody. She's our little angel. Our little butterfly. We have butterflies everywhere around here. So, Black Friday weekend's going great so far. Lots of people are shopping small. Above the door, when you walk in, I have lots of ribbons. Ooh. Now that you're all seasick, I'm going to sit down.
Oh, show Mom.
Oh, there's the peanut gallery.
Finishing
Hiding in her corner. All right. Back to the desk.
So that's what it is. But all day
this our
long.
little coop.
Yeah, everybody comes in all weekend long. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And shops and sees the alpacas. And my mom makes fresh snickerdoodles every single morning.
Yes, starting this weekend.
So, Mom, when you
through
kick
Christmas.
the bucket, we'll have to make snickerdoodles at your funeral instead of chocolate chip cookies.
So our mom that I just showed the picture, when she passed away at her funeral or memorial, she used to make chocolate chip cookies for church every weekend, and every kid in Sunday school would go to her classroom and get 2 chocolate chip cookies, and everyone baked chocolate chip cookies and brought them. We had thousands of chocolate chip cookies. It was really fun.
I made them, and I didn't let them cool before I put them in the bag, and they were just big one.
Yes, that sounds like you.
I can make her apple pie, though.
Yes.
Oh, I make apple pie. It's the only thing I can make, and I made it for Thanksgiving, but her kids had coxsackie, so she couldn't come to Thanksgiving, so we had a weird Thanksgiving where,
I was supposed to host.
Yeah, she always
So
hosts.
I was making most of the stuff. My mom makes the turkeys at her house because she has 2 big ovens.
Yeah.
And my mother-in-law makes a few things and brings them, and everybody converges at my house. Everybody brings a few, but I make most of it.
But your children got coxsackie.
But my kids got coxsackie, and we're going to Disney in a couple days.
Yeah, so we had to do a weird Thanksgiving. So I made the apple pie, and so we told you if you brought your ice cream over, you could have some. So she came over and took a piece on a plate and then went home. And apparently was putting her kids to bed, and Finny
I heard this funny little noise while I'm putting Grant to bed, and I'm like, what is that noise? What is that? And I went, the apple pie! My dog jumped up on the counter and ate all of the apple pie that we had. And she was supposed to save
I said save
me
it,
some.
but little people, and I think the biggest person in my house, I think ate it in the middle of the night, because when I got up, all there was a teeny tiny bit of crust. It's a good story, my apple
and
pie.
that's my favorite part.
But the apple pie is a good story.
Oh, yeah.
Our grandfather, my mom's dad, was stationed on the Arizona during the war. And lucky for us, because we wouldn't be here, the day that they were bombed and it went down, he was, where was he, California?
Yes,
California.
He was not on the ship that day.
Gyro school.
He was in school, right?
Gyro school.
Whatever
What
gyros.
does that mean?
It's like making gyros. Wasn't making
Making
gyros.
gyros.
Wasn't making
Oh, they
Greek
learned how to
gyros.
make tzatziki? Sorry
So-
if you're a Navy person.
Okay, he was in some class, but anyway, he was on the Arizona, but
His stuff was on the Arizona. He wasn't.
he wasn't. But the chef made an apple pie, and he loved it so much that he asked the chef for the recipe for the apple pie, so my grandmother could make it for him, and that is the recipe that I make today, and it is from the chef of the Arizona ship. So it's not just a regular apple pie. It is.
It would be nice to find out who he was and ask his family about it.
Yeah.
He may have been on the Arizona in the bottom of Pearl Harbor.
Well,
Yeah.
he might be.
but maybe
he
he's
may
on
have
the
gone down
list.
with the
We
ship,
should look
but
to
we
see
should
if
look.
the chef. Anyway, we digress.
Anywho.
So I don't even know. Yeah, I wrote show notes, and I'm like, it's gonna be so quick. It's only gonna take like 5 minutes. No, I guess not. All right.
We're gonna keep it quick. I promise.
All right, so should we get back on task here
Let's
and
get
go
back
with our
on track.
All right, so we'll talk about what we're working on and what we finished, and I'm first on the list. So I'm wearing my completed quill sweater.
Oh my
I don't
God,
know
Dad.
if we're gonna be able to see it.
I think if you stand back here, the lighting will work.
Okay, so maybe. All right,
This is the Quill Cardigan.
Quill cardigan.
By
And-
whom?
Oh, I don't know, Evie something. And can you see the back?
It's like you're doing the elevator, you know, like.
Like on Ross. Remember Ross getting eaten by the shark? You see that episode?
Yes!
When he gets a new apartment, the naked guy's apartment.
All right, so stand like this. All right, so do you see this on the back? It has a big, pretty feather, and then there's another one up here, which you can't really see
Yeah,
because she's
there's
too tall.
3.
Oh.
How many are there?
I
3.
don't know. 1, 2. There's 1, 2, and a partial.
There's a lemon on the ground. Anyway, I really liked knitting
And
it.
it's knit in
Cascade
Cascade.
220 in the straw colorway.
Is that worsted or is it DK?
Worsted.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So the only issue I messed up the sleeves. And then my sleeve ended up being too big, and I couldn't figure out why, and then I realized why. So I started knitting this with a size 7 circular, and you like short row it. You build it, which is pretty cool. You do it in pieces. The front.
This is seamed right here.
Yeah, okay. So you do a front, a back,
A collar.
the collar goes on. So then you pick it up and you do short rows. So I did this with a 7 to about here, and then my cord broke. My circular needle's cord broke. So then I went to an 8, and I finished it off. Then I picked this side up with an 8. And I couldn't figure out why it was so big. And then I realized that when I was all done, I started this one with a 7.
Because this one's like a little puffy.
It's a little puffy. So who
Well, it
cares?
looks nice.
Whatever. Yeah. I love it. I've been living in it. So that's that. I'm wearing a hat that I made a really long time ago with Spicy's yarn, who no longer lives here. She
lives at Holland Ridge, the
tulip farm.
the tulip farm and sunflower farm. If you live in New Jersey or anywhere close by, it's really a fun day.
I've never
They're
been
out
there.
in Cream Ridge in New Jersey. It's called Holland Ridge Farm. And in the spring, they have the Tulip Festival. And in the fall, they have the Sunflower Festival. Oh, it's beautiful.
I've seen pictures. Purple Debbie goes there.
Yeah.
Hi, Debbie. Anyway, it's the Rosebud Hat by Jared Flood. I think I did a little different, though. I think it's supposed to be reverse stockinette, which I don't like. Just a nice big cable. And Spicy's yarn. And then, today, I started this.
Oh, you have your little book?
I have a little book. So I think we
You
recorded...
showed the little book because there was a...
Yeah, but I think we
Loving
cut
that.
it out.
Oh, I did cut it out.
So I bought this at Rhinebeck. That's Mason Dixon Knitting book, little field guide, and this one's the merrymaking. And I made the coaster out of it. That's what we cut out. But anyway, I made the little coaster. It was cute. So I'm making that hat right now. Slip stitch cap. So it's a cute little book with lots of nice patterns in it.
This is a really cute book.
It's a great book.
I love the size.
They had a whole bunch of them, and it's a great size. So I made photocopies of the other patterns, but this one I just wrote in today. It's really nice.
How
And there's a
many
drink
patterns?
recipe.
I
I don't know. And it wasn't, I think it was like $14, but there was like 6.
Mary Sangria.
Yeah, this one's all about,
Our kind of book.
It's called merrymaking. It's all about gift giving. And every single pattern in here is by the same designer. That's my
That's
coaster I made.
cute.
That's the one I made. Thea Coleman.
Here's the coaster.
Yeah, I made that.
I cut it out of the last episode because we went over our time a lot.
I had it on Instagram. There's a mistake in the booklet. Row 5 is wrong. Anyway,
But it's in the notes
on Ravelry.
on Ravelry.
But here's the hat so far. It's cute,
This is adorable.
right? So this is going to be for sale at the Coop. We're kind of in that mode where we knit for the Coop.
We should do an Arrow Acres book like this, little.
That'd be a great idea.
Because crochet and knit, like a couple of crochet, a couple of knit, a couple cocktails.
Okay, get going.
What?
Cocktail hour at the Coop.
And I have connections in the publishing world.
I know. And our sister designs patterns, as do I.
What a great idea.
See what happens at cocktail hour.
Maybe next
Great
Christmas we'll
idea.
have books.
Now, do we follow through with these ideas?
It's a good idea, though.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Do you
Sometimes.
remember those ideas?
Do we remember those ideas?
Remind us, everyone, to make a book.
Remind me, Dad.
So that's what I'm...
Very cute.
Look,
Anyway,
I have
anywho.
a pack of fuzz. I have something on my needles, but it's probably going to be a Christmas present for either her
So
or
don't-
her, so
oh,
I'm
so
not going
don't
to show
show
it.
it.
No, it's in the house. I didn't even bring it.
Oh, good.
So I won't even talk about it. When it's all done.
Did you put the hat up? You showed the
I
hat
showed
while
the
I was
hat.
looking at the book?
Show the hat. It's cute. It kind of takes a while, though, because it's like basically garter, because you're knitting a row and then pulling. It takes a long time to move along. But it's very easy and very cute, and you can figure it out quickly.
No, I
And can you buy just that pattern on Ravelry, or do you have to buy it in the book?
I have no idea. My guess is you can buy it individually. Most people do that.
Yeah. Makes sense.
There's a lot of cute stuff in here, though.
Especially the Mason-Dixon people.
Yeah. They're really nice.
I love their Instagram.
They signed my book for me. Rhinebeck forever. Yeah, they were really
I
nice.
really like their Instagram.
Like their stuff.
Full hat.
I know they're Mason-Dixon knitting, but it would be nice if they would throw a couple cool crochet patterns up once in a while.
Okay.
Just the pictures, because they just put a
behind.
picture and they put like fun yarn that would go with it on their posts.
Well, maybe you can offer to be their crochet
Maybe I'll
designer.
send them a
Maybe you
little
should send a message to
message.
Mason-Dixon. And we could be like the northern part of the Mason-Dixon.
Yeah.
It's like that,
Oh, Survivor!
Survivor.
The Mason-Dixon
And the Brochachos.
Alliance. Oh, but when Brochacho went home.
I know. I was so afraid Christian was going home.
I know, me too.
Do you watch Survivor? Dalton wants to be on it so
like
bad.
diehards.
I love it.
So I'm going to show something that my mom of the Peanut Gallery finished this
Look,
week.
you're taller than me today because you're in a different chair. Are
This
you
is
happy?
the hat.
Oh, she won. We started at the same time.
She made a bit. Oh, let's
She
try it
won.
on. You still got to weave in ends.
Yep, I know.
Oh, that's a big slouchy hat.
Oh, it looks
Ooh.
cute.
So this is with our yarn.
Oh, I
Cute,
like
right?
that.
This is a barber pole yarn.
Bring your thing in, your loom. She calls her a Lumi thing.
She'll be like, "What are you doing?" People will say, "What are you doing?" She'll, "Oh, I'm using my Lumi
Great
thing."
if you have arthritis.
Yeah, she's
Doesn't
got
hurt.
bad bones.
So she uses this to make hats. Look how cute.
Why are there different colors on here?
Because they broke, and she
They
pulled them
fall
off
out.
of other ones.
she pulls them out.
Anyway, so anybody can do this. 5-year-old can do this.
Very
But
cute,
they end
Mom.
up nice.
I love it. Oh, it's so soft. And she finished this yesterday off of her table loom. So it's one of the most simple ones she's done. But all of the yarn is from our animals. Is there any hand spun in this? Just all yarn from our animals.
I use a lot of the
Look how
barber
pretty.
pole and the grays.
So it has a gray weft, and then it has like, oh, our lighting. Ooh, sorry. It has like browns and grays and fawns all throughout it. Pretty, right? Just to finish the ends still. I'll show a couple things I made this week. I made a few things, and they all sold today, or yesterday. Oh, my hair. So I've been working on baby boy hats. So this, I bought a pattern a couple
You
weeks
bought
ago.
a pattern?
I bought a pattern. I made the hat.
You don't really buy patterns.
I don't really buy patterns because I just figure them out. So this is not the pattern, but because of the other pattern, I was inspired and I came up with this one. And I really like the pattern. So I think I'll write that one out. Made another little baby hat and a little basket weave baby hat.
Cute.
Mom said I should have named this yarn color Ink in the Wash or Pen in the Wash.
I just did that.
You did that?
You know
Oh,
what?
I just saw a video on how to fix that.
Oh
Did it
no,
look just
I
like that?
destroyed it.
Nope. This was if something gets dyed, like
Yeah, but
it was a
it went
white.
through the dryer. I
That
think-
this was this one. It was if it was something white that had turned pink, like completely
Oh.
dyed, and you use bleach, you let it soak, then you use peroxide, then you use like something and something, and you like
Well, Mom did it with hairspray. My husband did an entire load of summer. He wears a suit all year long. He's a principal, but in the summer he wears golf shirts and khakis. And he did his own wash, and I think he put every single thing he wears for the summer in the wash with a pen, and it ruined everything. And you got it out with the hairspray, right? Well, this was like, I don't know what was in it, but on the way down to the laundry, I just happened to grab a pair of khakis that were sitting there. Must have been one of the kids. Had to have been something in it, and it destroyed like one of my sweaters, but like from Target.
Yeah. But still.
And then a couple things, and Garrett's practice shorts for football. So thank goodness it was almost over. He has 2 pair, but it really only focused on like 3 things. And one was like an undershirt tank thing.
I've done that at my house. Knock on wood.
You're probably good, and don't just throw it all in like I do.
I don't check pockets. So when like Nick and I moved in together, when I take my clothes off, everything comes out of the pockets.
Oh.
So before I take my pants off, if there's money or if there's paper, or my phone, everything comes out of my pockets before I take my pants off. And my husband's not so good at that, or wasn't. So I had to say like, okay, I don't check pockets. So
I check pockets. I remember Aunt
his
Kathy used
wallet
to
has
say.
gone through the wash.
Aunt Kathy said if there's change in the pocket or there's money in the pockets, it's mine because I did the laundry, and I kept that rule.
Yeah, I like
There's
that.
rarely any money in the pockets, but
Yeah.
I'll keep it when there is some.
And then I started this last night, and I tried to work on it today, but it was too busy. So it's a new farm girl shawl. This will
Pretty
be
colors.
for the farm.
It's like
for
Summer
sale.
Berry.
Yeah, it's a Feederbrook farm. I bought this in Rhinebeck.
So, all right. So I want to make the shift cowl, that Andrew Mallory shift cowl. And I have the pattern now. So that yarn looks like the Spin Cycle
This is
yarn.
very similar to Spin Cycle yarn. I'm gonna just try and do it close. The colors are gradient, but they're also striping, and you can see some are bigger sections, but because these rows are shorter, it also looks bigger. But like this dark pink kind of color there's more of it than the green.
Yeah, that would be perfect for those.
I really like
those
this yarn.
shift things.
I wish it had a little more alpaca in it. I wish it was more alpaca to sheep, but that's okay.
It's very pretty.
That's okay. I really like it. So I'm making that, but that's just for sale. I made tons of dryer balls and tons of felted soap this week.
Sold.
Gone. Actually, I still have some dryer balls, but all my soap is gone. So thank goodness I bought all the soap. I don't make my soap.
I have a fuzzy. Oh, there it is. I can't get rid of it.
I don't make my soap. I do.
That's what happens. You put lip gloss. Why did I put lip gloss on? That was for Christina.
I use melt and pour soap, and so I just scent it. I've been doing peppermint scented.
Oh,
Like I don't
I
like
thought
make
you
my
bought
soap.
the soap.
No, I make my soap.
You make
I
your
buy
soap
like
too?
the thing. I melt it. I put the scent in. I have a mold I pour it into. It hardens. I pop it out. I cut it, and then I felt them.
You're not killing any pigs.
I'm not making pig soap out of pig fat. Our friend
That's how
Debbie.
people make-
Well, our friend Debbie, when she slaughters her pigs, she saves the fat, and she makes pig soap. Because you need fat to mix with the lye
Lard.
or something.
Can you use Crisco? I have some. I had to go buy it.
Gosh, I don't know. Anyway,
I didn't know that.
yeah, you need fat in soap. So there's always fat in soap.
Oh.
But the fat could be in oil. So like,
All right.
I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I mean, I like. I just went on a college tour with my son, and we drove to Georgia, and when we were driving, I'm just driving along, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh God, something smells bad, and the truck in front of us, I'm like, what is in that truck? Full of pigs, and the funniest thing, as you get close,
I hate that
their
smell.
little pig ears are like, and they're all got their noses
Are
like,
they little pigs or big pigs?
oh, they're big pigs,
Oh, big
a whole
pigs.
bunch of big pink pigs, and then we stopped.
Just so
We stopped for dinner,
They're gonna be
and then
so-
we got back. I had to get out. Oh, it was on the way home, and the way down is easy. The way home is long. The way home, and stopped, and we did Dairy Queen with the food.
I love Dairy Queen.
Because
with the food.
around here, there's no Dairy
just
Queens
have
with
ice
food. We just have
cream.
ice cream. So I was like, oh, let's go to Dairy Queen with the food. We did that going cross country. So anyway, we stopped, and we got back on the road, and I could smell it again. I'm like, oh, caught up with the pig truck again. There they all were. Ears flapping.
Remember you wanted to get married
Yes.
in the backyard?
Yes, in July, and then
And our
had
neighbors across the
pigs.
street had pigs at the time.
That is a
That is
smell.
a funky smell.
Good thing we didn't do that because it was 100 degrees. All right, so you have to show the fun. So I didn't know about this. And I wish she waited till we were on camera to show me because I laughed very hard.
My cousin saw something online, bought it for her daughter for Christmas.
Her daughter is.
Her daughter's 4.
4.
She's
almost
gonna be 5. Right after Christmas. So it's this most adorable unicorn scarf.
Hood thing.
Adorable with little pockets for her hands. Here's the little hood.
Wait a minute, you should put warning if there are young children in the room, you may want them to leave.
Adult, well, but mature audiences only. This is the hood.
It doesn't look like you gotta like put it up.
So she sent the picture to her mom. She's like, "Mom, what do I do?" And they're like, "Wait, the girls can make things." Look at it.
A whole new thing for horny.
I showed my mom. She goes, "Oh, it's a dickhead hat." So I need to make a new unicorn horn. So I have to cut this off.
Imagine she goes to school and then the teacher's like, "Oh,
What a beautiful hat you have. I'm gonna poke you. So I have to make a new horn.
don't do the bridges."
That's what Annie said. Could you not do those things right? So we had to figure out what color, and I said, "Well, there's every color." And they go, "Don't make it pink."
I think you need to go like green.
Katie says gray.
gray. Yeah, gray. Sure.
Katie says gray, like silver.
Or
Well, I can't do rainbow because the rest of it's so pretty. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
is this
I
like
don't know.
someone made it? Like, is it Etsy or is it a commercial?
No, it was one of those Facebook online shops, so it's probably made overseas.
Oh,
It's very soft.
it's
though.
very cute.
It's very cute. Besides that.
Get it away.
So I have to work on that.
Christmas present gone wrong.
Christmas
Yeah.
present's gone wrong. Gotta fix that before the 4-year-old can have it. Oh,
It's
anyway.
funny.
So I don't know what else. I'm going. Oh,
You're going away.
I'm going away. I'm going to Disney. Taking the kids to Disney. My
Their
hair-
first
sorry.
time.
This is just ridiculous. It's the kids' first time to Disney. It's my husband's first time. Well, he went when he was 3, and then he went when we were in high school.
Oh.
Mom and Dad took us, but
Oh.
we went in the RV. We didn't go to many parks.
No,
probably.
we didn't.
We probably only went to like 1 or 2 parks. So he doesn't
Oh,
he
it'll be
doesn't
fun.
understand the magic of Disney. And then my in-laws haven't been since Nick was 3.
Oh my gosh.
So they
I
haven't
have
been in
so
over
much
30
fun.
years.
Oh.
And we're going with them. We're staying at Animal Kingdom. And we're doing Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and the third day is to be decided. We're going to play it by ear. See how everybody's feeling and figure out what we want to do. I'm so excited.
I say do Magic Kingdom 2 days.
Yeah, a lot of people said do Magic Kingdom 2 days. So we're going to see what we get done the first day. And if we want to go back and do the same rides or whatever, or things that we missed, we'll do that.
So fun.
We might do Epcot for the fireworks one night.
I love Epcot. Epcot is my favorite park of the whole place. But little guys, I don't think like it as much as the big people.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can drink in Epcot.
Although
yeah.
Crush is so good. Crush
Oh, Crush has the turtle.
Where's Crush? Epcot?
Epcot. They have the
Maybe we'll
and
do that
the
at night.
Finding Nemo.
and the soaring.
Yeah, the soaring is cool. Oh,
What's that?
soaring is like you're hang gliding, and you're like there's the
Oh,
big.
is that for the
screen.
little guys?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
And
everyone can
check
go
to
on
see
it.
how tall,
It's
because if it's
simulator.
tall enough, go
You know?
Oh, the simulators. I like
Simulator.
simulators.
And then it smells like
Fabulous.
oranges when you go over the
Oh,
orange
it's
groves.
so
It's like you're
cool.
hang gliding
Yeah.
around the world almost, or the
cool.
country, the world, the country.
I think it's just the country.
And
Oh,
it's
I'm
a
so
simulator,
excited.
so that'll be awesome. So you go Tuesday, right?
I go Tuesday, so hopefully I can get this edited quickly. I think I should.
Pressure. You can do it tonight. Don't
We'll see
drink
how
too
many more of
much.
these I drink. That's
And
usually
then
my
I have my band concerts are starting. I start Tuesday night, and I have 4 band concerts. So I'm in the Greater Shore Concert Band, and I'm a band nerd, and I play the flute, and we're playing lots of fun songs. So that'll be fun. I have that going on.
I'm
It's
excited.
A crazy
the one
busy
that
time
we're
of year.
going to is right after we get home, I think.
Yeah, it's Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Oh, it's on Tuesday? I
Yeah.
get home on Tuesday.
Oh, it's at Tuesday night. You can always go to, oh no, you can't go to anymore because you work in here.
Oh, no. Can you record the whole thing so I don't have to? Oh.
Sure, we'll live video you.
I get home Tuesday. I'm not going to be able to.
No, you're not going to want to go to my band concert on Tuesday
No.
night.
No.
But it's fun. So if you're in the area, check it out. Greater Shore Concert Band. It's online and it has our concerts.
Are
and
all of them free?
they're all free.
But they're in churches so that they
Free will
do.
offering.
Yeah.
So the churches pay us to go play, and then the offerings go towards the churches, which is good. It helps everyone because we are a nonprofit community band. So everyone gets, you know.
And it's really good.
Oh,
It's
and the
really
concerts are
good.
so good. They're really, really good.
It's really good. We're not as good as the marching bands that I saw on our college tours.
Oh, yeah, your college tour. You have to talk about your
Okay,
college
so
tour a
I
little
went-
bit.
all right,
we don't have a lot of
real
time
quick.
yet. Why is that a fuzzy in my mouth?
So I did a college tour with my oldest son. He's a junior in high school. And we've done some schools in this area in the Northeast. So we headed down south last week. I drove to University of Georgia
Did that.
in one day, 14 and a half hours. We rocked it. And then we saw that school and we absolutely loved it. Then we went to Clemson and so we were on the tour at the end of the day, and then as we were finishing up the tour, the sun was setting, and we had to park in another location, and like a shuttle brought us to the tour, and I, in the distance, heard the marching band. They had a game at home, and I was like, the marching band's playing. I'm like, Dalton, I really, really want to see it. He's like, okay. I'm like, but our tour's where we have to get the shuttle. It's the last shuttle of the day. I was freaking out. It's the last shuttle of the day, and we have to get to our car. And he's like, I'm like, if we get to our car, can we drive back and maybe catch? He's like, sure. He's such a good boy. Sure, Mom, we can go watch the marching band. So I flew in my car. In the parking lot. I got my phone out and record as I was walking just in case it was almost over. It wasn't almost over. I watched the whole thing. And then, so then when I get there, not only are they're practicing, they have their own fields. It's like all like spectators are watching. So they're there for the weekend to watch the game. It's like grandparents and their kids went there and their little kids went there and the baton twirlers. I've talked about them often. Baton twirlers are amazing. We do not have those up here. There are no baton twirlers up here. They're amazing and they're beautiful. Oh my God, they're beautiful. Anyway, so the little girls are practicing, but the band played and they were 350 awesome band play. I loved it. I loved it. It was so great.
Do you want to go back to college and be in a marching band?
Yes. I regret so much. So I stopped playing the band junior year of high school. Multiple reasons. Anyway, I got 20 years off and now I'm back playing again. I wanted to go back. Oh, I wanted to be in the marching band so bad. They were so good. So great. And they all do it all together,
Have you been practicing?
I wanted to be so bad.
Did you ask Mr. Bass if you guys
Oh my
could do
God,
it at your
no.
concert?
And Dalton laughed at me so bad. He just looked at me. He's like, "Oh, Mom." I said, "Your football game tomorrow is what, like, right now, this is it. This is the best." And then we went to the pep rally the next day at Clemson. And they had a pep rally with just the band. It was awesome. And then they paraded down, and then I was right there, and they were high-fiving us. I really didn't care about the football. Well, that was awesome, too. But anyway, so we did
Did
that.
they win?
Yeah, they won. They're playing tonight against USC, so at 7 o'clock. So, it's only 5:20. And then we went to University of South Carolina, and loved that as well. So, the South, man, you know how to do college. That's all I have to say. We are doing it all wrong up here.
We're like angry college people up here. You go to class, you go back.
Yeah.
You go home.
Oh, down there? Mm-mm. Oh, my goodness. It's so cool. So, all you Southerners, you know what you're doing. We'll see where... I have no idea.
Pride.
They do.
Right.
And I said to Dalton, I don't know why, like, we have a lot going on around here. We have a lot of pro teams up here, and we have cities up here. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Clemson, it's like there's nothing, and then there's Clemson, and then there's nothing again. So maybe and they don't really have a pro team close by, so that must be
that must be like their
that's
big
like,
fun. And
yeah.
it's probably easier to go to a college game than a pro game, cheaper. You know what I mean?
It's, you'd be
No?
surprised at how expensive Clemson is because we sat in the very top row and it was still a decent amount of money. We're in the very, very, very top.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you
Not
even
all of
see them?
It didn't matter. It was fine. We were like...
You could hear the marching band, you were fine.
The fireworks, it was great. No, but The other colleges were not as much because I did look at all the schools, but he wanted to see the Clemson game, so that's what we picked. But no, like way up high was still a good amount. If you want to be down close, it's like not a pro game, but like down low, we're like middle way, we're like 150 each.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were. I think we had like $39 seats for. But the other schools, the college was like $7 to be way up there.
Oh.
Students are free. Well, included in your $49,000 tuition. Dalton's like, Mom, I can go to the games for free. I'm like, it's not free.
No.
It's not free.
Included.
It's included in your tuition, which is cool. But anyway, so that was really fun. That was a 5-day whirlwind college tour. Yes, I'd like to go back to college. It would be fun.
I would love to go back to college. First timer?
It's ice. I hate ice.
Oh my God, the ice.
I hate ice.
Remember when you tried pouring that pitcher of ice?
Do you ever do that, guys? Pour a pitcher of ice with juice? No, ice everywhere.
Everything everywhere.
All right.
That's it.
Ready?
Yeah.
So that's it. Have a great week.
We'll be back in a couple weeks.
Yeah, because you'll be away. So we'll do.
away.
Yeah. So have a great, holiday-ish time.
Don't forget to shop local.
Yeah, do that.
We you know those little things like someone is literally doing a happy dance when you shop local?
Yes.
It's true.
It's us.
At the end of the day.
Like Mom
We
goes,
go, So
Yes.
we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if you're not near us, shop local a little bit.
Yes. It helps
You know?
people.
Helps the real people in life.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's been fun.
Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Have a
We'll
good
see you
couple
soon.
weeks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.